Hey everybody, it's Ann, and today I'm going to give you a tour of our outdoor guest house. All right, let's start at the very beginning. At the end of my barn lies a whole area that used to belong to animals. And in that area there are 3 rooms. And one of the rooms looked like this. Check out the 1960s linoleum and the 1927s linoleum. Really cool. And underneath that linoleum, they laid newspapers for insulation. And on that newspaper are current events from 1927. You can see June 6, 1927, Berlin floors flyers welcome. Probably the man who laid down this newspaper is none other than Andy Mammadov, who was a British war hero in World War II. He flew planes. He gave up his U.S. citizenship to fly planes with a few other guys from the U.S., and he saved Britain from German invasion. That, my friends, is Andy Mammadov. You see, Andy's parents, Natasha and Lev Mammadov, owned a restaurant here called the Russian Bear, and it was very famous in the 1920s and 1930s into the 1940s. Movie stars came and ate here, people danced, people played bridge. It was just the place to come for the best food around, and Andy helped his mom in the kitchen. Unfortunately, Andy, when he went off to war, was killed and crashed in 1941. But have no fear, Britain made a little pewter doll of him, and you can read about his story here. So this is just part of the rich history that you can experience when you stay here. But that's not what we're talking about, is it? What we're talking about is this room. This room that we turned into a beautiful, beautiful guest cottage. Now, it wasn't easy, but thanks to the help of our cousin Russ, Tom and Russ were able to take out all the linoleum, exposing the newspapers, which I saved as long as they were good, and thus helping me get this room cleaned up. Soon the room was looking a little bit better. We had it all cleaned out, and then it was time to work on it. We painted it, we did the floors, and we got it ready for this transformation. So let's take a look. As you walk into the screen door, because every room needs a screen door in my house, you walk into this enchanted surprise. What a great guest cottage this is. I mean, look at it. It's magical. People walk into this room not expecting this, and the same thing that they all do is just go, oh, and then they laugh and giggle because it's such a delight to the eyes. Look at it. So cool with the wood floors and the KILM rugs. And here we have a bathroom. There's all kinds of nostalgic items hung all over the walls to make you just feel warm and cozy, like you just gone to camp as a kid or watched Caddyshack at the drive-in movies. I don't know about you, but I feel like those were the good old days. And if that's not enough, take a look at the view out of the window. There is absolutely nobody back there. It's just nature and woods and fresh air and quietness. This room is everything you need. That's a queen bed and a full bed in this room, with plenty of places to sit, work on your novel, or just daydream, or curl up in a corner with a good book. Everything is retro. Everything was gathered from different sources. It was super cheap to put together. And it's enchanted. It's absolutely beautiful. The great thing is this is a guest cottage. People can stay here and enjoy all the activities in our surrounding area. There's no lack of attention to detail, and it's absolutely perfect. Okay, now we're going to go check out the bathroom. This is our most recent addition to this room. I at first didn't want to do it because I didn't want to take some of the charm out of the room, but on the contrary, it gave us more charm, a better cavity feeling. I mean, this is like camping, but way better. You don't have to trudge through the woods to try to find a place to go to the bathroom. You have a little bathroom right here, equipped with everything you need. This is a Villa by Separet toilet. It's composting. It diverts the urine in one area and the solids in another. So you can see there, the solids will go in the back, the urine goes in the front. And the great thing about this toilet is that it doesn't stink. You can see that we have a vent that airs things out, and behind it is this little trap. You can't really tell, but it's a place where the urine diverts into the ground. Everything is sanitary, everything is clean, everything is fresh. Guests don't have to worry at all about it, and it's a wonderful place to do your business. Next to it, we have a great towel rack made out of an old ladder, and this cute little hanging bucket just tops it off. Keep explosives, keep out explosives. Love that. Perfect for the bathroom. And you can wash your hands in your own sink and basin. Outdoor, we built a shower. And if you want to see our video about building the shower, check here. We did this last year. It's a wonderful shower, camp-look shower with hot water, runs out to propane. I mean, really, who doesn't love an outdoor shower? You feel like you're getting away with something. It's wonderful. All right, let me show you how I made this room for very little money. You'll be astounded. I call this guest cottage the camp room because it looks like a summer camp. And so I decorated with a theme, and everything I put in here had to support the theme. So I started to think about camping and camps and woodland cottages and lake cottages. Anything that you could find at Lake Winnipesaukee or in the mountains, and a mountain cabin made the cut for this room. And it just really all worked together because it comes together to present a feeling of getting away, having a vacation, enjoying yourself, simpler days, all of those great things. Best of all, everything was purchased secondhand, Salvation Army, Goodwill, or given to me by other people. It's crazy, right, that this beautiful room would hardly cost me anything to put together. I bet I put it together for under $500–600 total. So that's incredible. All right, here's how I did it. First, I picked a color scheme. My color scheme started with green. It's a woodland green with a hint of nostalgia, kind of a grandma green. I mixed it myself, and it really worked here. I added red to make it pop because that's a complementary color and it looks perfect with green. And of course blue because it reminds you of the sky and the water. Red reminds you of Christmas, but blue kind of takes that away. Blue and red would look too Americana. I didn't want all that, so there's the green in there. Those three colors hold the space really well. They hold consistent weight, and that's what makes it work. If I put a pink in there, that would look wrong. But these three colors hold the weight of the room along with the wood. It brings a sense of calm and soothing to the room when all the colors are the same. Next, I went into the elements. These are the elements that I used to make this room work. Plaids and checks, buffalo checks. Really, really great for any kind of camping, any kind of woodsy room. Remember in your old sleeping bags, they used to have plaids and checks in there, and you'd feel all warm and cozy, flannel style. It really works in a room like this. Also floral prints. It breaks up the plaids and checks and goes so well with the plaids and checks. Always keeping in mind my color scheme. If I unify it with my red and my green, it works together. The plaids and the checks work really well. Next, KILM area rugs. They are the perfect thing. These were given to me by some friends, and look at them. They're perfect. They're all united with the red. Some of them have a little orange in, but they have green. They all have about the same color scheme, but they put a lot of weight on the floor. Mixing and matching really works, especially with all the wood in the room. Wood warms a room, so you want to have lots of wood in your room, especially a natural room. I'm lucky. The whole ceiling is made of this beautiful wood. And we use shiplap on the wall. What's more cavity than shiplap? It's perfect. Notice the little bear hook up there and the birds. Now we go to vintage nostalgia elements in the room. So who doesn't like the old enamelware cups? Perfect for your water pitcher. Get the cups, drink out of that. How about that Coca-Cola sign? How cool is that? Or the card table. And think about the drive-in movies. I love the drive-in movies and the dancing food. I remember sneaking away to the little corner store to get penny candy and Coca-Cola. It was such a treat back then. Here's a picture of some risky ladies. That's my grandma in the middle. It's an old picture that I blew up and painted. Isn't it cool? It really gives you that old-time feeling. I love it. And of course, don't forget the vintage Christmas lights. How fun are they? And how about trunks? They are the essential element in any room. It's a great place to stash extra blankets and to keep that clutter away so you can enjoy a beautifully clean room. And of course, don't forget to accessorize. Every room needs its accessories. We have this bucket lamp. Really fun, really cool, really different. How about this explosives cabinet? Perfect for the bathroom. And of course, our blingy, wonderful chandeliers that hang next to that wood ceiling. Don't forget ladders to hang your towels on. And of course, you need your little welcoming bear because after all, this was the Russian bear. We need a lantern and of course those antlers found in the woods. All fun. And don't forget to remember about the staff at the cabin. And for the winter, you can always go skiing. So that's it, guys. The cutest little outdoor guest cottage you could ever imagine. Entering that door brings you into a whole new world. It's a world of nostalgia and good, comfy feelings, and a promise for the future with your friends and laughter and bonding. Perfect.